When you know that there is no God but Allah, and the Prophet Muhammad is the seal of the prophets that came after all those in the Old Testament and New Testament, and we hold it in our hearts, and we don't live that, we don't express that, we don't say that, we are liars. And a curse comes on a society, and we wonder why it cannot be stopped. This is so serious, it's unbelievable. And it's so common. It's easy for us to lie. I can't wait till I talk to you. I'm going to tell them the biggest lie. I can't wait to get with my partners or my girls, and we just going to have a bunch of lie laughs. Let's hook together. Let's hook up later on so we can tell a bunch of lies and laugh. We don't know how this is killing us. Shaitan has no power. The only power he has is through us. We are the power. Allah told him to bow down to Adam. All that he was doing, he was up training and teaching all the angels. When Allah created Adam, he said, all right, bow down. They said, what? With his brakes on. What? I'm not going to listen to him. If I have power over him, I'm going to destroy him. That's what he said. And he brought him down from the highest position with a lie. One lie. Just one. And we're telling them all the day long. And we wonder why there's no happiness in our hearts. We wonder why Allah has not opened up provisions for us. We wonder why we have to run to human beings for our sustenance. And why we have to beg and shuffle our employers for our sustenance. We have to beg our governments for assistance. Shaitan has done very, very well to make us forget about Allah Almighty through our own lying to ourselves. When we lie to ourselves. You think you're lying to Allah? Allah knows that we're lying. Those that Allah Almighty sent to raise us, to help us, to guide us, they know we're lying because they know the nature of Allah. It has an energy to it. You can keep the straightest face. You can practice being straight and tell a big bold-faced lie, and it has an energy. That's how they're able to detect it, and Allah detect the test. It has an energy. It shifts the energy of lie. We're not lying. That's out of compliance of the truth. It has another reality, another energy. Those who guide us, they feel that energy through their hearts. When we ask them and they lie to us, that energy hit their hearts. And they feel the energy through their hearts. This is a liar. And when that lie is carried on without repenting, then curse come on the liar. Some way, shape, or form, that curse descends on that liar. And we lie easily. The whole society is built on lies. You almost cannot not lie to survive. That's how we've been programmed. You got to lie to survive. But that's not survival. That's death. So we're not taking any portion of our existence here. We're not taking any provisions of the next life while we're in this life. We are paradise people, but we act like hell people. We lack mentality. We lack physical power. We lack spiritual awareness and strength. We lack relationships. We lack family. We lack community. We lack nationhood. everything dumps on us. Look at the condition of our people. We've been trained to lie for survival. We have inherited lies from those slave owners who had to lie to survive. No, I was not reading. I didn't have a book. No, I was not taking food from master's house to survive. Now it's a way of life in us that we lie for everything. If we say 10 words, 8 of them are lies. We don't feel comfortable with the truth. And that's why we can't develop as spiritual beings. We are malnourished spiritually. Because good manners is truth. And that feeds the soul. We're feeding our face and our bodies are becoming distorted from the food. And we're dying with no spiritual good, no spiritual life. We die spiritually before we die physically. What is that? So where do we go when we leave here? If we've already died spiritually and then our body dies, then where are we? We are really in the ground for real. Zombies. We walk around like zombies. And that's why we do synthetic things. We take synthetic things, wine women's song, wine men's song, and we take synthetics and put it in our being. We're trying to compensate for reality in ourselves that we've lost with something synthetic. We cannot fill that gap with something false. Reality cannot be filled with falsehood. And that's how we live, and we don't understand that. And when we hear the truth, it's foreign to us. It's like somebody has been eating bad food all their life, then somebody started giving them nourishing food. I don't like the taste of that. When they started having organic foods and these foods that were not processed and didn't have hormones in them, we didn't like it. We didn't like that taste. We liked the taste of rot gut. But Allah says, don't die unless you die in the state of peace, Kalb and Salim. That means that you are true to yourself, to your own self, be true. And stop lying to yourself. Because it just takes you down. Why would you be armed with an arsenal in war? And put your armamentarium down and walk in the enemy's camp and say, kill me? That's what we do. As we lie, we actually lose our power, our spiritual power, our spiritual connection. We cannot use our mind because our mind has no use to be used. For what? Our physical bodies are used for what? No purpose. No purpose at all because we don't know who we are, where we're going, because we don't know where we've come from. And so the question comes in our mind, why am I here? Why am I really here? No, why am I really here? And so our mind should reflect on our own beginning. When we're in the womb of our mother, now we're here, we're out, and we're talking, we're moving about. Events are happening. We're affected by it, but we feel we have no power to stop it or control it. And so we become like ostriches by putting our heads in the sand and thinking it's just going to go by. Then we just get kicked in the rump when we do that. All because of one lie. And the arch deceiver is still lying to us about us. We can't reach a destination by going in the wrong direction. We can't reach spiritual realities or awakenings or truth with falsehood.